prophets are spiritual territorial commanders. These are territorial commanders. They are spiritual territorial commanders. You have nothing to pity about them. They are heavily defended. You have nothing to pity about them. They are heavily defended.
You all, this is the Crypto Prophets. Click on the subscribe button to enable you get notified anytime I drop video contents like this. And without wasting much time, let's hop in straight into today's video. Alright guys, so I need you to watch this video to the end because I'm going to be talking about very important aspects of the crypto space. And I'm also going to be talking about one or two coins, okay? So guys, like you all know, the Crypto Prophet is always very accurate in whatever he does. I specifically told you guys that counting from the 29th of January, altcoins are going to begin rallying. I told you to watch out for the 29th. And I mentioned the 31st as well. And I also mentioned the 2nd and the 3rd of February 2025. And I did not stop there. I mentioned the 5th and the 6th. That was where I stopped. So now I want to take you guys further. I'm seeing the 10th and the 12th. Did you hear what I said? I'm seeing the 10th and the 12th. I'm seeing 12th of February 2025. And if I go further in the spirits, I'm also seeing the 17th of February. Now, this is what is going to happen. For Bitcoin, the 10th is going to determine what would happen on the 17th for Bitcoin. But for altcoins, listen to me, but for altcoins, 17th and 18th is going to launch altcoins into another phase. This is a prophecy. Listen, these things I tell you, I didn't just sit down and manufacture them, okay? These things come to me as visions, and I'm sharing it with you all. I think by now you should know that the Crypto Prophet, I'm not joking. When I tell you this is what is going to happen, I'm not joking. I see these things in my mind and I share it with you all. Okay, and you actually see my words coming to pass. Now, how many of you have observed something? I spoke about the 29th. I said, watch out for altcoins. Have you guys observed that virtually all the major altcoins that you know, all of them have started pumping from the 29th of January? Have you all noticed? If you've not observed, then that means you're not observant. Now let me shock you all. This is Pepe, okay? This is Pepe coin. Now I need you guys to observe something. This is Pepe coin charts. Now, can you guys see? Can you guys see that on the 29th, Pepe had a pump, and this is what? This is 30th, right? Can you see that we started having green candlesticks from Pepe? This is evidence number one. Now let's go to another coin and see. This is why you don't need to joke with the Crypto Prophets. Can you observe something, guys? Have you seen? This is Link. Look at this. On the 29th, Link formed a green candlestick. Can you see this? Now, what is following next? Another green candlestick, right? Okay. Now, let's go to... let's just go to... I'm just going to type random tokens. Okay. I'll type random tokens. Guys, please, I'm not recommending, I'm not telling you to go buy this token. So I'm just typing because I know some of you, as I'm typing, I say, why is CP going to this coin? Let me buy it. If you buy it, you're on your own. Now, guys, watch this. Look at Hive. This is a green candlestick. After this candlestick, what followed next? Another candlestick, right? Okay. Which other coin? I'm just doing a random. Okay, let's check Ethereum. Now, can you see this? Look at Ethereum, guys. Ethereum had a green candlestick. Okay, after it had this great candlestick, look at the next candlestick forming. Can you see this? Let's go to another coin. Let me see. Okay, let's go to people. Now, guys, can you see something? Look at. People had a green candlestick. Look at another one, another green candlestick. Okay, let's touch another token again. Let's touch another token again. Let's touch another token again. Okay. Let's look at FETs. Now, guys, can you see this? FETs had a green candlestick on the 29th. What happened next? Another green candlestick. So how many examples have I showed you all? I've shown you multiple examples. And if you observe, all these coins I've shown you, they are all having green candlesticks starting from the 29th. What does that tell you? That means the crypto prophet is not an ordinary trader. This is what distinguishes me from people out there, okay? From other professionals. They will come and make noise. Tell you it's as if this will happen, this will happen. But the crypto prophet, I will come out and tell you this is what wants to happen. Expect this. And I will call the dates for you accurately. Let me also shock you guys. It's like you didn't observe something. Let's go to the Bitcoin charts. If you check the Bitcoin charts, I need you guys to observe something. Now, if you check my last video, okay, I produced the video and I told you guys that I'm seeing Bitcoin having a rally, okay, and I told you that I'm seeing Bitcoin having a rally, and I told you that Bitcoin is going to drop between $97,000. I mentioned $97,000. I said within that range, $97,000. And when I was producing that video, Bitcoin had not yet dropped to that price. But now let me shock you all. Look at the last candlestick that formed for Bitcoin. Exactly on the 27th as I prophesied, Bitcoin dropped to $97,700 plus. Exactly at that price I mentioned. Go and watch my last video. So what does this tell you? It tells you that the crypto prophet is 100% authentic. I don't need anybody to validate me, whether you like it or not. I am 100% authentic. And I have the keys. I have the keys to wealth. It all depends on how you follow me. Okay? If you want to follow me, anyway, for you to actually receive blessings, you have to humble yourself. All right, guys. So now let's go to Pepe charts. Let's not get distracted. Let's go to the chart of Pepe. Okay, so let's look at Pepe charts. All right, guys. So I wanted to share this with you all. Okay, this is the Pepe charts, and I just want to share this with you all. I'm giving this. The choice is yours. Make your decision. So now, if you observe, you see this chart I'm sharing with you. You won't find anybody explaining this to you like this globally. Take it from me. I'm the crypto prophet. I will pinpoint out aspects of the crypto space that would put money in your hands. If only your patience. Okay? So now take a look at Pepe. Have you guys observed that anytime Pepe touches this blue line, it always has a pump? Look at this. Pepe touched this blue line. This was on the 28th of February. It had a pump, right? Let's calculate the percentage. So Pepe appreciated by roughly 1,413%. Okay? But now it didn't just get this appreciation like this. It touched this blue line, pumped, had a little drop, then pumped again by 1,400 plus percent. Then Pepe dropped again, touched this same blue line. This was on the 5th of August 2024. Now, when it touched this blue line, Pepe appreciated by 101%. I mean, sorry, 111%. Okay. Then what happened again? Pepe dropped again the third time, still touched this same blue line. And when it touched this blue line, look at the appreciation. Pepe coin appreciated by roughly 268%. Can you see this? So now, guys, Pepe coin once again is touching this blue line. I hope you guys have observed something. It is touching this blue line. And ironically, it has started pumping. Look at the irony of everything. On the 29th, that's when it began pumping. And exactly around this blue line. So what do you think is going to happen? For me, it's very clear. The message is very, very clear. You don't need a prophet. You don't need a soothsayer. You don't need anybody to tell you this, that Pepe is on its way to being bullish. You don't need anybody to tell you this. It is right in front of your eyes, courtesy of the Crypto Prophets, courtesy of the channel of the Crypto Prophets, courtesy of the prophetic unction on the head of the Crypto Prophets. So, what are you waiting for? Enter into Pepe. The oracle has spoken. Now, in regards to where, okay, CP, if we are buying, where are we going to sell? Where are we? Well, for me, I will tell you this. Since you're not under my watch, you're not like, I don't really know what exactly you're going to do. You just got this from me. For me, I will tell you this. At least, you can enter into this, hold this for a long term. Let's say probably when it gets to around, let me just say 30% is okay. When it gets to 0.00001504, okay? 0.00001504. That's around 30%. So you can get 30% from here conveniently, okay? So the choice is yours, but I'm showing you this pattern that you're not going to find anywhere else outside the channel of the Crypto Prophets. I am a prophet. And just as the title of the video goes, it said prophets are territorial commanders. And of a truth, I'm a commander in this territory. Not just this territory anyway, because this is a territory you know of. There are other territories that I command and I dominate. And I invade and dominate. So, choice is yours. Get into Pepe. 30% free of charge is there waiting for you. But if you're a professional and you know how to, manage and all that, fine. Get in and get the percentage that you've calculated out, okay? But for now, since I'm giving this free to everyone, make do with this percentage of 30%. So I'm just pinpointing this out to you all so that you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. So do not forget what I've said, guys. I'm seeing the 31st. 31st is coming for altcoins. I'm seeing the 2nd, I'm seeing the 3rd, I'm seeing the 5th, I'm seeing the 6th, I'm seeing the 10th, I'm seeing the 12th of February, and I'm seeing the 17th and 18th. Now, those 2 dates are going to launch us into another phase for altcoins. The oracle has spoken. So now let's talk about Ethereum before we speak about something else, and then I call it an end to this video. Okay, so let's go to Ethereum charts. Shows you when Ethereum seems to be outperforming Bitcoin. Okay, for those of you that actually want to learn, I'm just giving you this as a very, very good illustration, and I'm giving you these charts so you can actually understand and know this aspect of crypto. Okay, crypto is very, very deep. There are a lot of aspects, there are a lot of branches of cryptocurrency, mostly when it comes to studying the charts and interpreting charts. Okay, so I'm just giving you all this. So for those of you that want to learn about this, just listen to what I have to say. Now, can you see these charts? This is the Ethereum / Bitcoin chart, and this chart actually shows you whenever Ethereum seems to be outperforming Bitcoin, or whenever Bitcoin seems to be outperforming Ethereum, or whenever Ethereum's strength seems to be diminishing or increasing. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this chart with you all is because I've observed something that I need you all to observe. Now, if you take a look at these charts, in the year 2015, Ethereum touched this line. Let's color this line. Let's make it yellow, okay? So you can actually see it clearly. Now, Ethereum touched this point. Ethereum touched this point in the year 2015 and then had a pump and then touched this blue line you see here, okay? So now, this blue line you see here is a barrier between the best time to invest in Ethereum and whenever Ethereum seems to be out of control, like it has entered into a frenzy, it's pumping really very hard and outperforming Bitcoin. What I mean by outperforming Bitcoin, it means Ethereum's the strength at which it uses to pump is not really so much dependent on Bitcoin. Like, let's say if it's dependent on Bitcoin for like let's say 95 or 98% example, when it crosses a certain line, the dependence can reduce to like 60%. So that means in this kind of case, or in this kind of scenario, you can see Bitcoin dropping, but you see Ethereum pumping hard. And if Bitcoin pumps a bit, it adds more fire and more gasoline to Ethereum. And you see Ethereum pumping really hard with a very high momentum, okay? So now, guys, I need you all to observe something. In the year 2015, Ethereum went into a frenzy, pumped, came to this line, dropped back again, okay? This same point, this same yellow line you see here. Then it began pumping again, and when it broke out of this blue line, boom, Ethereum was up to the races. Now, Ethereum dropped again, this same region, okay, danced around here, then tried breaking, fell back. When it broke out again out of this line, this was in the year 2021, and Ethereum was up to the races, okay? So guys, we have had Ethereum diminishing in strength, and right now Ethereum has touched this same yellow line again. So now this is what I want to say. Please listen to me attentively. Listen to me attentively. Listen to me attentively. Anytime Ethereum is within the range of this blue line and this yellow line, it is always a very good buying opportunity. But now, where a lot of persons are going to miss out of this is being very impatient. It's just like what I used to tell people. You can't be rushing crypto. Many of you, you're ready to invest in properties. You're ready to invest in real estates and wait for some years for you to get your gain. But when you come into the crypto space, you want to invest today, and within 24 hours, you want to make 500% of your capital. That's bullshit. You will end up running into losses, and you end up having poverty as your friend, your neighbor, your mother, your father, your wife, your husband. Okay, you're simply inviting poverty into your life if you follow crypto that way. Why? It's because of greed. So greedy people end up getting nothing. And there is a principle about the crypto space. Money always flows from the hands of the impatient to the hands of the patient. Did you hear what I said? I said money always flows from the hands of the impatient into the hands of the patients. You know, a lot of you want to be like Donald Trump in the real estate field. I want to be like President Trump, this one, that one. But many of you forget that these billionaires, they did not just become billionaires overnight. These guys are now reaping the fruits of their labor that they sowed many years ago. So the path to wealth requires patience. That's what a lot of you do not understand. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because of the following reason. Anytime Ethereum falls within this range, it always takes time. But now, if you're patient enough, let me not just use the word patience. Number one, if you're privileged enough to have this information, for someone like the crypto prophets, you need to be privileged to first have the information, which is what you're getting now on a platter of gold. Because running into the crypto prophet who would show you this now is a very, very great opportunity. One of the best opportunities of your life in the crypto space. That's what I'm sharing with you right now. You won't find this information. You won't see anybody sharing this with you. Now, getting access to the information is one thing. Then being patient and waiting for this information to materialize is another thing. Now, when Ethereum was within this range between the year 2015 to the year 2017, you all can see how many days it took from here to here. It took 588 days. Ethereum was within this phase. When it now broke out, it went into a frenzy. People made money. It dropped back again. Now, let's calculate how many days Ethereum stayed within this range from the year 2018 up to when it broke out finally, the year 2021. Okay, now it took Ethereum 952 days approximately to be within this range before breaking out. So guys, right now we have something very interesting in front of us. Okay, Ethereum has entered back into this range again. And I, the crypto prophet, am telling you this. This is one of the best opportunities of your life to invest into Ethereum. But please take note of what I'm telling you. The crypto market is going to drop very soon. Okay? So if you're investing into Ethereum, have it in mind that there will come a time that Ethereum will drop. But now, this is what makes it very interesting. Even if it drops, it will definitely get to a point where you would see Ethereum pumping again. And this time, when it pumps, you would most likely see Ethereum surpassing $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I'm telling you this from the crypto prophets. So Ethereum is a very good investment for the long term. You see this information I'm sharing with you now. You see this chart I'm sharing with you, with the way I've broken it down for you and analyzed it. You're not going to find this analysis anywhere else. Okay, so now the question now is this. Crypto prophets, do we buy Ethereum? My answer for now is this. If you want to buy Ethereum, have it in mind. I repeat again. Have it in mind that you're not buying to sell anytime soon. When I say anytime soon, you're not buying to sell even in the next 2-3 years. You're buying to hold it. You can store money in there. I'm not saying you should go open a bank in Ethereum's name. I'm talking about having it as an asset with the intention of selling it big time in the future. It's just like Bitcoin. So I am pointing out Ethereum to you all as a very good long-term investment token. There are other tokens, but I'm just bringing this out to you because Ethereum seems to be popular. So in conclusion, guys, when the crypto space drops and you see Ethereum dropping, have it in mind that it is only creating a better opportunity for you to invest in the future, to sow into Ethereum. Because in the future, when this chart breaks out of this area and we have a similar move like this, you will see Ethereum soaring to the skies. Okay, you would see it soaring up to the skies, and Ethereum is going to hit 15, 20, 25, 30, $40,000, $50,000. How will you feel in the next 5 to 6 to 8 to 10 years from now? You're seeing Ethereum in $50,000. What will you do? Even if Ethereum drops to $800 and you've invested in it, you bought it when it was $2,000, $3,000, and it drops to $800, you should not be worried. Rather, it should be an opportunity for you to invest more into it. So this is why you need people like the Cryptoprophet to show you these secrets and guide you. Now, let me show you all something very important. If you take a look at these charts, anytime Ethereum soars up, it surpasses this white line. Okay, it happened here. Now, fast forward, same thing happened here. Okay, now, if we fast forward, this white line is here. So anytime I see this white line breaking, Ethereum breaking this white line, comes, breaks this red line, comes, touches here. Ethereum is soaring up. I'm the Cryptoprophet. You will not get this chart I've just shown you now. You won't see this chart anywhere else. This chart was developed by me. Okay, so this is why you need to be close to me for direction, in order for you not to lose track of what is going on. So guys, having shared all these secrets with you, I believe you have learned. I believe you have seen all I've shared with you. Let's go into the last part of this video before I end it. Okay, US President Donald Trump has said he isn't 100% sure that he cannot run for a third term as president. Now, he said he isn't 100% sure that he cannot run for a third term as president, meaning he has it in mind to run for a third term as president if the Constitution of the US can be amended. Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. I need you guys to take a look at this. Now, I've raised a lot of money for the next race that I assume I can't use for myself, but I am not 100% sure. Trump said on Monday, January 27th, at the House Republican Members Conference dinner in Doral, Florida. Now, guys, this is what I need you guys to take note of. I've raised a lot of money for the next race that I assume I can't use for myself. Now, if you watch my last video, I told you guys something. I said these guys have cashed out through Trump coin and Melania Trump coin. Okay, his wife. Those two meme tokens, they've cashed out big time on top of your heads. If you bought those tokens at a very high price and right now that they are low, just have it in mind that Donald Trump and his team, they've collected back the monies they spent in campaign, the monies they spent in elections and all that. Okay, that money has been gotten back out of those two tokens. So I was not surprised when I read this. I've raised a lot of money for the next race. Okay, now I'm not concerned about him coming back to run for third term or whatever. What I'm just bringing to your notice is linking this up to the last video that I made, where I told you guys that these guys just succeeded in getting monies out of the hands of people through these two tokens. Now, I'm not saying these tokens are not going to pump, okay? They're going to pump, but what I'm just letting you all understand is that all this talk of Donald Trump being the messiah of the crypto space and all that, that is not going to work. Because if that was going to work, then his token by now should still be in an uptrend. But for the fact that his tokens joined altcoins to drop, then that means there's nothing so significant. That means the pattern of the markets is what the markets would follow. Donald Trump or no Donald Trump. I've warned you all and told you all that you should not get caught up in that hoax, because that is not going to work. Anybody telling you Donald Trump is going to help the crypto space, blah, 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 blah. You need to invest, you need to do this. Please be very careful. Even if that person is a mentor to you, be very, very careful. You see, crypto is very deep. Some of us, we are the grandmasters. You know what it is for me to mention dates for you, and you see what I'm telling you coming to pass. Then that tells you that there's something in the type of crypto that I do. My own type of crypto is different. It is way beyond the normal. So you need to understand exactly what I'm talking about. So let's head on straight into this chart, guys. I want you guys to observe something. Now, this is a Bitcoin dominance chart, okay? I want you guys to observe something. Let's take a look at the stochastic RSI. I need you guys to see something. Now, for the stochastic RSI, we have topped out. Because if you observe, we touched this point. This was June 2023. Drop, touched here, dropped, touched here, dropped, touched this point, dropped, touched here, dropped. And now we are in this same region again. Now, the last time we touched this point was on the 29th of July. 2024, and then the second to the last time, this was the last time we touched it. This was on the 2nd of November, and then it dropped and altcoins began rallying. Now you all can see that we are at this same point again. So what does this tell you? This tells you that the Bitcoin dominance is about dropping, money is about flowing from Bitcoin and entering into altcoins, confirming the prophecy I gave to you all in regards to the altcoins appreciation, the appreciation of the altcoin markets. So guys, in conclusion to everything, the month of February is going to be bullish for altcoins. The signs are already here. So if you're not in certain altcoins, ensure you start getting into them. The Cryptoprophet has given you his approval. Mind you, I called for the altcoin season before the month of October 2024. I gave you all dates. Go and watch that video. I still remember. I gave you all dates. I said 5th. I mentioned, I think, 21st or so. You know, that's to tell you that I'm not faking these things, because sometimes I mention these dates and later I even forget. You know, I forget that I even called these dates. It comes in vision. So when I tell you this, except if someone is around me that takes note of what I've said, sometimes I can say it and forget. You know, later they say, you said this thing, and look at it happening. So that is the same way I'm giving you all this information. I hope you guys get the message very clear. So be prepared. There is a surge coming for altcoins. I've given you all examples. You can invest into your favorite altcoins as you wait for the pump to take effect. At least nothing less than 30%. General public advice from the Cryptoprophet. 30%. The rest, do it yourself. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video. I remain the Cryptoprophet. God bless you. Thank you.